Okay, welcome to today's Studio Army review, where I go over my Nobz selection. Now, I call them Nobz because all of these units have the Nobz stat line. You know, they're Strength 4, Toughness 4, there's 3 attacks, and they've got 2 wounds. So, all these units have that profile, though they're obviously equipped differently. So, the first of them are basically I have 12 Nobz. 6 with the Slugga Choppa, 4 with the Big Choppa, and 2 with Power Claws. I mix and match based on the point values. Sometimes I use the individual Nobz as the sergeants within the boys' squads, what have you. But I will mention here the one Nob that's missing out of here is the Nob that is actually part of my Tank Buster squad. That Nob is built specifically for the Tank Busters, so I don't mix him in here with the rest. I don't know, just the way my brain works, I guess. So these 12 Nobz, I can put them all in unit, but it's a pretty expensive unit the way it's written. They all have heavy armor. There's no way I'm putting Nobz in the battle with only 6-up t-shirt save. So I really do like the Nobz as a strike force. Often what I'll do is I'll bring them in a battle wagon, even if it's hard cased. I know I lose the charge, but what I'll usually end up doing is offload them right on the other side of the vehicle so that the vehicle is between it and their primary charge target. That way, if the vehicle gets destroyed, it's not that hard to charge over it or move around it. But if the vehicle is not destroyed, it just backs out of the way and lets the charge go on. So the hard case keeps it from exploding on a 6, which, you know, obviously that's expensive unit. The battle wagon is expensive to blow up on a 6, so I sometimes will put them into a hard-cased battle wagon. So the next unit, though, are my Meganobz. Now, what I did is I included my Big Mech from my last video, or not my last one, but from my HQ video, because he can be just a regular Meganob. All of these Meganobz are built from the Nob kits. Actually, I shouldn't say not even the Nob kits, just extra Nob bodies. And so they're all going to have green stuff armor and pieces, parts, and cobbled together. But I've built 7 so far. I'm going to probably add 3 more, but those 3 are going to be from the Cromlech, the very large Meganob kind of looking ones they've got. So those are going to probably happen they'll happen sometime this year. So those 7, various combinations of combi shooters or combi weapons. I don't really have a favorite. Well, I just put as many as I can into a unit. Usually 4 is what I can afford in a particular unit, and then I will put those in a truck. And oftentimes, or not a truck, sorry, an open top battle wagon, and I will usually have a Big Mech with a custom force field on just in case. And so that ensures they get where they need to be, and those power claws just go to town on whatever they're supposed to attack. So that's kind of the way I tend to use them. But they don't see table action a lot, simply because they are so expensive. It's 120 points just for 3 of them, so kind of on the high side for what you really get. Still, I enjoyed building them, and that's one of the reasons I put them into the list. Finally, the last Nob body is the Flash Gitz. Now I'm going to go ahead and make these, I'll have this actual model showcase video for these, because each one is unique, and again, each one is built off of a Nob body, Nob torso, with various Nob arms and weapons, and they're all custom and scratch built, or I don't think there's any, they're all scratch built weapons, so very, very little that's kit bashed. So the whole reason I got these was when the 4th edition codex, you were able to upgrade the SNAS guns to give them AP2 and high volume of fire and high strength and all, and it was great for killing Space Marines and Terminators. So in the new edition, they kind of got rid of all those options and just made it one stat line, but that one stat line is APD6. So literally 1/3 of the time you can get through Terminator armor. Half the time you can get through Space Marine armor. And with a strength 5 weapon with 3 shots, these 9 guys put down 27 shots at a 24-inch range. And that's a lot of AP3 half the time. So they do a lot of damage output, and if they do get that AP value, and the Space Marines are just going to melt. And so I always put these in an open top, a gun wagon or a battle wagon, so that they have some place to just stay protected. Because again, you cannot give these heavy armor; they have to have just their T-shirt saves. So I'll leave them in the vehicle, position the vehicle kind of where I expect the enemy to bring his units. Leave them there. I won't move because with the Git Finder, I'll be able to have ballistic skill 3, which means I'll be hitting half the time. So of those 27 shots, a good 14 are hitting. So that's a lot of death dealing out to Space Marine units, which oftentimes is what I'm actually facing against Tau or something like that. Granted, that's still a Tau now are just not a good thing to go up against, but 2/3 of the time you're chewing through Fire Warrior armor. And it's just, you're going to be eating those units up left and right. So I particularly love the Flash Gits. Not only are they creative, each one could be unique, highly colored, very, very colorful, as you can see, just in these 9 models. Quite a color variety. And you've got a good damage output, good AP potential, and a pretty, I don't think they're too expensive. I mean, they really aren't. They do take up a heavy weapon slot, or a heavy slot, so that is a little bit of a drawback, but it's worth it. Yeah, especially if you pack them into an open top armored transport of some sort. All right, so these are my Nobz units, Nobz-based units. And again, if you do want to see any of these, or have a preference of which one you want to see with the model showcase, just know that I am going to go ahead and I am going to do a Flash Gits model showcase. Haven't decided when yet in my video lineup, but you will see that. If you want to see any others, just comment below, share, like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think. What are your favorite Nobz type units, and why, or how do you use them? How do you like to equip them? And until next time, I will see you. Thanks for watching. Bye.